And we are back. Ravish, I just came back. I knew...
Bro.
I'm afraid this intro has been
You have
minted to a
demotivated the
blockchain.
DM.
2 seconds, Ravish. And then you can make your side comments, damn it. Alright, well, thankfully that won't matter again, probably. As we are back from our break here once again. Our party just having defeated some interesting armored magic users in the streets on their way to the Admiral's house. How would you all like to proceed? You still have a little bit of a ways to scale in terms... You were told by the citizens last session that you asked within the tavern that the Admiral's house would likely be on top of the cliff. So...
We should probably...
You're nearing the top now. You're probably about 3/4 of the way up the city.
We should probably try to be stealthy.
Yeah, we can give it a go.
Which went really well last time, but...
Yeah, it ain't really our forte. Pirates aren't really known for their sneakiness.
I will clink, but not clink.
In terms of the path ahead, is it looking pretty besieged, or is it quite quiet up here?
It's a little bit... Go ahead and make a perception check for me, actually.
Use my lightning eye.
I made a stealth check.
Lightning eye
that
sees
didn't
lots.
suck.
Wow.
24. Nice work, you two. All right. I mean, so it's the city is pretty loud in general right now. Like there's still like the booming of cannons, and like you look down toward the harbor, and there's even like one strange like cannon apparatus you can see from this angle that like shooting lightning once every few minutes. But in terms of immediate vicinity, it seems much calmer. Still, the majority of the fighting is still very much focused toward the like actual docks right now. You guys seem to have passed most of it.
Looks like our earnest comrade in arms is demanding a lot of the attention. Kind of glad we didn't bring the ship in here now.
Well, everything going according to plan, I guess.
Aye, the ship works a lot less well on land.
I bonk you on the head.
I've been told that ships can only swim.
I bonk you on the head.
Nothing like a warforged to bring in that ancient wisdom we all crave. All right.
I'm starting to think you and I are the only smart ones in this.
I couldn't agree more. But I'm probably smarter than you are.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, Ari and I basically walking orchestras of metal sound, and so's this metal bloke. So, Slither, do you want to go on ahead and have a look at what's ahead?
I'll have a scout at it. Roll a stealth check.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I'm sneaky as fuck, thank you very much.
Sneaky as fuck, boy.
Temporarily.
Got a 16. I'm so good at this shit.
Dude, my rolls are mid to low today.
All right, can everybody else Legday and Ravish, you also make stealth checks for me? I know that Sebastian will be. Yeah, Sebastian will be like scouting ahead, but you're all sort of. I imagine you're all still like proceeding. Sebastian's just like 30 to 40 feet.
All right, me and my glowing eye and plate armor. Here we go.
Come on, one time.
In the alphabet.
An 8. Thankfully, the rest of the stealth checks are rather good. It's a group stealth here.
Yeah.
So Sebastian goes out in front, and you guys continue scaling the city. For the next like 10 minutes or so, you guys continue through like the back alleys and the streets, and there don't really seem to be anybody else out right now. You don't run into any more defenders. You don't see any of your fellow pirates. It seems that you've successfully stealthed pretty far ahead of the majority of the combat, and avoided a tide of battle in front of you. So it's not too long before you actually make your way to the top of the city. And there's only... Once you get to, like, the upper levels, because it's a layered city built into the side of the cliff, right? Mm-hmm. Once you get to the upper levels, the further and further you go up the city, the less paths there are to take. So it becomes easier and easier to sort of distinguish where you need to go. And eventually you come to one, like, curved stairway that's pretty much isolated from everything else. And you ascend that stairway, and at the top, like on top of the cliff, is in fact a the manner that you expect in front of you, right? A much bigger building than the small ones that are sort of built on like the various like cliff sides and into the hill and everything. It's a tall building. It seems to be 2 stories, but like extended stories, each story giving like a good bit of ceiling space, you would imagine, from this distance. And on this side of the manor, the one that you guys enter toward is like a dual staircase leading up to one solid double door that is currently open.
Just world check for a second. The lightning technology they're using, would we be like, oh shit, that's new? Or is it
go ahead and
established?
make an Arcana check for me, or a History check, one of the 2.
I'm terrible at both.
I will try an Arcana.
There was once something that happened in this world, and it was happening.
16. 16 is adequate.
Slightly better roll.
From Arya. So what you know about the city-state of Drestus is that prior to this admiral showing up, right, Lancier Carapius, it's primarily been like a research state more than anything else. It's known for its arts, for its arcane institution, that is far on the other side of the city from where you guys are. So it's not surprising that they have this like magitech kind of thing, but it's definitely not technology you're familiar with.
Huh. Neat.
I'm guessing Mrs. Elvey planned on eliminating piracy, as they put it.
Well, you wouldn't
I will
steal a
put
ship.
that Admiral Crappy in his place.
Good old Admiral Crappy.
Is there any other way in than the front door?
Would you like to
Any
scout around and
balconies?
take a look?
I would.
Yeah, we should probably like take a
Go
look
ahead
around.
and make an investigation check for me.
Investigation. I
can do that.
What's everybody's passive perception, by the way?
Mine is 16.
And how far
mine is
from the
17.
building are
11.
you guys trying to stay currently? There's like up here. There's a little bit more nature around. It's more like in a manner like in the countryside. Like as far as like the terrain is, it's less like the sprawling cityscape that you've been going through. Like there's still like a road up to like the actual front door, but
I'll stay on the tree line.
okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Kate is staying far back. He's about as stealthy as my dad in a brewery.
Wow.
I'm
Nat 20
assuming that's really
investigation.
cool. Natural 20 for investigation. Yeah. So there's definitely another way in. You and Sebastian are managed to like circle around the like south side of the building, and there is definitely a back entrance.
All right, guys, team back door.
I've heard of that somewhere before. Let's go.
You know, I have a lot to
Okay,
talk
we've
about,
got a team
Bobbins.
back door. Do we need a team full frontal, or are we just gonna?
I think you've broken our friend there.
Why?
I think probably best that we all slide in the back door. I'm sure there's room for all of us.
Do like a good backdoor entrance.
If
Can I
everybody could roll a
leave?
Constitution check.
Roll a dignity saving throw, please, with disadvantage.
Oh, no. The DC is way too high.
And I get shit for saying teeth. All right, cool.
All right.
I mean, we were referring to my deity as the Deepwater Daddy last session, so.
True. Oh my god.
Quick.
Giggity.
And at this point, we will... I'm just trying to ignore you guys. Well,
Professional DMing.
did that work? There we go.
Oh,
All right.
man.
You guys want to go in the back? Oops, he shouldn't be visible yet. Whoop. Ignore that.
All good.
You want to go in the bag? Oopsie, that is not what you want to
Well,
hear,
now,
dude.
now I'm just gonna put him somewhere else, right?
Oh, what's shuffling the guard positions?
Okay, I'm happy to be
There's-
one of the upfronters.
All right, I guess I'll go.
Just
That wasn't even an
everything.
innuendo. That was not even an
Everything.
innuendo, man.
it's the problem is like you've started this as an innuendo, so now everyone's just gonna hear nothing but innuendos.
Aye, Bobbins, you go in the middle.
12.
I'll be in the middle.
Eiffel Tower!
All right, that'll have me guarding the rear then.
Ah, it's a good thing I have multiple openings.
Oh my god.
How does that even
What?
relate to getting into whatever? All right. Jesus Christ. All right. So you guys are gonna. So here, this is the back door here. You do have to kind of like go up the this small stairwell to get to the back door.
All right, lead the way.
Every
I guess,
step
Ari.
is booby
Alright.
trapped.
I'll go up first. Let's just walk in without a care in the world.
This seems like a terrible idea. Hold up. I'll be in front. I'll be in front. And I will be looking for traps and keeping my eyes peeled for anything as we're walking.
Okay.
Don't get in front of me,
Go
you
ahead
fucking lizard.
and make a perception check for me.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Oh, I'm so much better at those other ones. Ugh.
Okay, a 9. You don't see any traps on this stairwell or on the back door at all.
So the door is closed.
This door is closed. Yes, the front doors, the double doors were open, but this one is closed.
Is there a keyhole?
There is a keyhole.
I want to peep through the keyhole.
Okay, make another perception check for me. I'll be nice.
God damn it.
I won't use your 9. I feel like I'm being nice and giving you a chance to have something better.
Ugh.
Well, didn't matter.
Never mind then.
You try to peek through the keyhole, and
It's dark.
just dark. Either the keyhole
probably a
doesn't
key in
have
there.
like an opening into the other room, or the room beyond it is pitch black.
I'm going to slowly try the door handle.
Okay, you try the door handle. It is locked.
Fuck.
Seems like a job for old Slither.
Time's up, chumps.
Can-
Let's do this.
Can you pick a lock?
I cannot pick a lock.
Oh, fucking useless roads.
How are you a pirate? You can't pick a lock.
I don't know. I was actually just looking to see if I had it, but I don't think I do. Unfortunately.
I don't believe so.
No, I definitely don't.
Is
Oh, I guess we just leave.
it is.
Can I break open the door?
Well, guys,
I mean, we
tried.
could probably break we could probably break it down, but that's
It is a
gonna
wooden door.
alert the whole world.
Do I have proficiency with doors?
What?
Being a door.
Just because your name is
Unfortunately-
Door doesn't mean
unfortunately,
that
your like individual proficiencies don't carry on to your character.
Unfortunate.
See the doors.
Are there any open windows or anything that we noticed while circling around the outside?
There are a few open windows. They're more upward though. Like there's let me actually look so I'm not speaking out of my ass here.
I have a crowbar,
Ooh.
Ooh.
so I would like to use the crowbar
Sure.
to attempt to open the door.
Yeah, there are a few open windows like up over here, but they're like 10 to 12, maybe 15 feet off the ground. You want to try and use the crowbar to open the door? Okay, go ahead and make
Yeah.
a strength check for me.
I was about to say, how does one make a crowbar check?
Just make a strength check.
I'm good at these.
Strength check definitely
It
works.
also helps when you roll a 19.
Yeah.
Without much issue, Arya just puts the crowbar right in the gap of the door, presses in once, and kunk, the door swings open without an issue.
Tell you what, either
Is-
you are very good at that, or that door's weak as fuck.
Why not both?
I feel like we
it-
should have blasted it open.
No. Okay, is the room as dark as it appeared when I looked through the lock?
No, the room is lit. There are candles lighting the
Okay.
hallway here that you are entering into. It does seem like the lock just didn't.
Oh, guys,
fully
this room
open
is
in the
lit.
next room.
Haha. Okay. I'm gonna
It's
peek
lit.
into the room and see what I can see. But like literally just like okay, I did just blow the door open, but I'm gonna like
Sure.
peek.
Immediately past the door, there's the stairway to your right that you can see right here, and then this long hallway. A few doors on either side. You do hear coming from down the hall, what sounds like metal clanging.
My cousin
I-
is inside. I must go see him.
All right, I hear clanging. Oh god, we don't know the layout of this place. We don't even know where to start looking. This
From the
place is
outside, were
massive.
there any visible like spires or like
There is
notable
like
architectural?
the one tower, like right next to this stairwell you guys are sitting at. There is the tower like right to the north of you that kind of continues up a ways.
I'd bet he's probably in the phallus compensation architecture. If you get my drift.
Yes. Yeah, I got you. All right, is that gonna be here?
Yes. Yeah, that is the
Okay,
tower.
so
yeah, the circular structure around.
And is this like a closed door?
You peek in, it does appear to be a closed door.
All right, well, I'm gonna look back at everyone. I'm gonna motion, and then I'm gonna. Yoop.
Okay, you bolt inside. You'll watch as Arya disappears into the manor.
I made a signal.
All right, Cade stays on rear guard.
Nice.
His favorite position.
That's a literal military term.
Thought I was telling you, man.
I clang on my
Fucking
armor
children.
to make the bottom tisk sound. There you go.
I think your top hat's a little you know.
Might wanna
little
get
flat,
that checked.
yeah.
I think that might be.
We didn't quite get that.
honestly.
Man's
Hold
got
on.
a
Oh, you
dented
meant
head.
hi-hat.
Hold on, I got it.
Yeah,
Hold
sorry, hi-hat. That's the one.
You
hi-hat.
said top hat. I was like, he's got a top hat?
I did, yeah. I had it like slightly off there, yeah. I'm not a
Same thing.
drummer.
Loot a top hat on the way back.
Some kind of a fucking hat.
on. Hold on, let me just go ahead and adjust it. There you go.
You know what? Close enough.
It's closer.
That'll
we'll roll
do.
with it.
I am going to peer through the keyhole.
Cade, make a perception check. We're just gonna do this at every doorway.
One of these days I'll roll well. It's not today.
This appears to be a
10.
keyhole.
You peer through. Dark again.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try the door.
You tried the door. It is locked.
All right, come on, trusty crowbar.
She's a paladin burglar.
Look at a fucking rogue. What do you want?
I believe the term you're looking for is pirate.
we have a rogue who can't pick locks. It has to be what it is.
At least we have a paladin that can use a crowbar.
So this is a much sturdier door. It is still like a mostly wooden frame, but there are like some iron reinforcements on it as well. So you try to get your crowbar into like the gap between the two doors. Again, it's like kind of a double door. But you don't really have the right position to get leverage off for opening this up, and you can't quite use your crowbar to pry the door open like the last one.
All right. While the crowbar is still in there, I'm gonna do the rub my hands together, and as I do that, I cast Enhanceability on myself.
Okay.
And that will give me bull strength. So as I grip around the crowbar, you kind
Sure.
of see the image of a bull's head appear above my hands, and it kind of like snorts.
Love it.
And this will give me advantage on my strength check.
Nice. Go ahead and roll again then.
That's more like it.
21.
Ah.
Yeah. You channel the power of a bull, and you press and press, and it takes a second. Even with the bull's strength, you only barely managed to get it, but one last final shove, and the door clunk opens. It's kind of loud when it does so, but it does pry open to the tower inside.
Nice.
Is there
motion?
anything the rest of you would like to do? Or you're all just sort of like standing guard while Arya is.
Yeah, I
messing with the
suppose
door.
just not wanting to. Not wanting
Pretty
to spread out
much.
too much.
All right, full team rear guard. We got it. Cool.
I'm trying to make sure.
Okay, team,
Robin
guard my
isn't
rear.
Isolated.
Okay. I summoned my familiar octopus to chill with us.
Hey, the
Now a
dog's
fish
back.
burglar.
Snap. Amazing.
You like summon it. You're like take 5.
All right. Well, while you guys chill, I'm heading in.
All right, so you head into the tower, and it's actually it's close to a library, right? Basically, there's the ground floor.
I don't know how to read.
There's the ground floor which you're on, and like this like wooden structure next to you is a bunch of like books that seem to have been pulled down. It's almost like one long desk. And as you look through, there are a bunch of like star maps and calculations and a lot of like strange gibberish. And above you on the second floor, just like you look up past like the stairwell, and there's just like massive bookshelves.
But no people.
You don't see anyone currently.
All right. There's just these stairs.
Yeah, there are stairs up to the next level.
All right, Bobbin, let's get moving.
All right. I'm gonna come back to the door and I'll be like, "Are you guys coming? Hello?"
Now, there's also a downstairs. Now, I feel like we should, as above, so below, maybe.
Not at the same time.
Fine.
We'll deal with it as a team.
Yes. I mean, if you want to go off and die, that
Don't test me.
Is there's no, we don't perceive anybody in this room, do we?
You don't see anyone, no.
All right.
Close the door on your way in, just in case.
All right, Cade closes the door.
I'd like to go up on this desk and check what the hell is going on here.
All right, so you want to go up to like the second level?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So on the desk, it's a lot more of the same that you sort of saw on the bottom, but more like chaotic, right? There's a number of like journals. A lot of them appear to be like older. Some of them even like burnt along the sides. One of them has like the it is very like muddy. Still like has like crusted dried mud on it that was like attempted to clean off, but couldn't quite get all the way there. More star charts and maps of the actual continent of an area far to the south of you guys, like a swamp it seems. And then again just the rows of bookshelves. But there is also, as we hold on, let me go.
I pray to Vinder that you fucks can read.
I can read.
But the question is, do I want to?
Yeah, I'm just trying to put you guys back where you were. So
what
Cade, you are
happened
still currently
was-
on the first floor.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, but there is also a door, a secondary door on this second level, that goes out somewhere.
So there's no more up.
There's no more up. No. That like the rest of the up is just like ceiling for a tower. There's not an additional stairwell.
Okay.
What a fun way to describe it.
Okay.
No up, only down.
I suppose I'll check this door. Does it open?
No, but the lock is on this side. So you can
I unlock the lock.
Yeah, there you go. And then it will open up.
No crowbar? Okay.
I'd like to peer through, just very gently
Just
open
like
it.
gently open the door and peer
Yeah, yeah. Not go through, just peer.
through. Yeah, absolutely. So go ahead and make a stealth check for me, and a stealth check for me primarily.
Yeah, I got you. Oh, man, the day when I get above a 10.
It's over for you when I get over a 10.
I've got a lot of +8s and +7s in here, and when they matter, they're gonna get it. But 14.
Yeah. 1 second. Cool. 14. All right, perfect. Cool. So 14. So you creak open the door, and as you do, the metal clanging that you heard gets immediately louder. As you can tell, it comes from this hallway, and you look down the hallway, and you see an individual.
A colonizer.
He kind of, honestly, kind of looks like one. To be frank, he's in like the classic like large like admiral's hat with a large plume out of it, but he's got like a cloak wrapped around him as well. But like when you do get glimpses of like his actual clothing, it is like fancy uniform robes of reds and blues, and he's currently fighting with a rapier against two figures that you've seen before, the two the gnomes that were accompanying the elvish captain from way back when you were on when you were
the
at
guy I looted.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Are the gnomes on our side or on the other
they are
side
pirates.
of the?
They're
No. I don't mean like outside. I mean like
Not
where he's
morally.
standing.
not
Are
from
they?
your ship.
That's Paul.
Not
shut up and
morally,
let me finish my
positionally.
question.
Positionally? Oh,
I mean,
positionally.
literally, are they here or are they there?
Well, so one is here and one you can kind of just see on the stairwell. You don't see them for very long though, as the figure fighting them quickly parries one of their arms, as the gnomes seem to be like fighting this guy with like their fisticuffs mostly. He parries one of their arms with the rapier and kind of turns around, stabbing through one gnome and into the other, like shish kebabbing them on his rapier.
That's brutal.
And then one hand, like the other hand's still like wrapped up in his cloak as well.
So
Dude
big
thinks he's
cloak,
Zorro.
big hat, feather in the hat.
Mhm.
Would you call it macaroni?
Macaroni?
Put a feather in his cap and called it macaroni.
Oh.
Yes,
I
Yankee
hate
Doodle.
From Kate's
Rav's face.
perspective, when it comes to the door to this spire, is it barrable from this side since it was lockable?
There doesn't seem to be a bar on it, no. And unfortunately, Sebastian, as you open the door and he like shish kebabs them, he like when he does his like flourish off, like you can see out of the corner of his eye him looking directly down the hallway at you as the door opens. And he just stands there for a moment.
Do you say something?
I close the door.
No, don't do that.
As you close the door, I'm like.
Can I
"Someone was
assume
there."
that you fucked up there?
Aye, everybody get behind the door. He only knows there's one of me.
I literally like walk past and like shove you back like 5 feet back to here. I shove you that way.
Yeah, I think if we, I'm saying like if all of us stand by this door, we can cook him when he opens it.
Well, it is.
Cade's
Maybe
keeping
if
an
somebody
eye on
stands
the
here.
back door.
A moment goes by, and you just
Kate
hear
is a little too interested in the back door. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
as he knocks
We've got
on the
three
door.
people looking at that one, and it's only a
he
one
knocks on the
square
door.
wide hallway.
Wait, my plan.
He knocked on his own door.
He knocked.
Wait, which way? Which way does the door open? Like inwards or outwards?
It opens outwards toward him.
Housekeeping.
Okay.
Nobody's home.
I'm going to ready an action. So as soon as he opens the door, I wanna stab him.
I too shall ready a stab.
Okay. Another moment goes by. No more sound. You don't hear him. He doesn't knock again. It's deathly quiet.
I'm just like, I
No,
can do
my
this all
ship
night,
doesn't
buddy.
need an extended warranty.
No, I do not want to hear about your Lord and Savior.
I don't need any Girl Scout cookies.
No, my fridge is not running. Fine.
And then, David, you watch as your friends fixated on the door. Behind them, out of a flash of mist,
Motherfucker.
Oh,
a
fuck
figure
me.
apparates into the room.
There seems to be somebody inside. I believe he wants something.
Can
Hello,
I?
sir.
So can I take my sword, turn it like this, and stab behind me?
Well, you're 10
I don't think
feet
he's not
from him.
behind
You're
you,
not
yeah,
next
he's
to
a
him,
little-
sadly.
Or
Oh, unlucky.
I'm not sure if I get my ready to attack or not. This is he's
I don't think you do.
he's nothing
If you
personal
want to
kid
try
with
and
me.
make it, I'll let you make it at disadvantage because he does catch you off guard, but he doesn't immediately strike you.
Nothing personnel, kid. All right. I shall have my attack. Large number,
Woo!
but
That-
another large number.
Hey.
Oh.
All right.
All right,
so,
let's go, dude.
On that attack, I can put 1 mark of the d6 on him. Does
You
my
don't need a
opportunity
bonus
attack?
action to do that?
I need no, not the one that, not. I have one that doesn't apply on a bonus action,
cool.
then 2 that do.
Okay,
That's
cool.
basically how I've broken it down in my mind. Yeah. So, and do I get 2 attacks for an opportunity attack, or do I just get 1?
Well, you don't get an opportunity attack right now.
Oh, this
So-
is just.
So when you like hold your action to try and do something as like in reaction to something else, it
Yeah.
uses your reaction, which is what your opportunity attack would be.
Okay. Yeah, but does that come in the form? Because I have like normally 2 attacks per action.
You
Would I get
I will say
2
you
strikes?
get 1 attack on this.
1 attack. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine. And then so, do you take the lesser of the slashing? No, because only the attack rolls at disadvantage.
Yeah.
S-
Yeah. You rolled damage at the same time while doing.
there you go.
disadvantage
Okay,
as well.
roll the d2. It's the second one.
Okay, we'll say it's 10 damage. Why not? So as he apparates, you just and turn around and slash, and you do get like a cut across him. But it's interesting. You cut across like the arm that is currently cloaked, and you don't come in contact with flesh. It's something with a little bit more texture, a little like more tough.
That is
And
creepy.
like your sword kind of like scrapes across it. You do deal damage though.
Okay.
And he sort of just takes it for a second. More pirates, huh?
The fuck does it look like?
We prefer the term privateers.
You'll never get a hold of it. And at that point, he's going to swing, and let's roll initiative again.
Let's go.
Okay.
Wait for the turn order.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
And click on your
Wait.
token.
Turn order. Let me clear
Hold.
it first.
All right, clear it.
Hold.
All right. Click your token.
Fire!
And do the thing.
Oh!
Yeah.
Tokeny.
Another sub 10.
Oh, he rolled low.
Good. Fuck him.
Yeah. Good. Fuck him.
Perfect. All right. Well, then, in that case, top of the initiative, it is Cade.
Oh shit! I wasn't prepared for this.
No, you're very far.
You were too busy staring at the back door.
What the fuck?
Cade is going to
In a different place.
walk up to where he's got the best shot, as it were, which I think is 15 feet of movement. And once again, attempt El Javelin throw.
Sure. Go ahead and make that toss for me.
Ooh.
Natural
That's
one.
unlucky.
David, can you do me a favor?
Roll a deck save.
Can you actually roll a dex save for me, real quick?
Man, I'm moved from a sightline and everything.
No.
Bummer.
Oh.
All right. Leg Day, go ahead and roll your 1d6 damage. As David, you are fully engrossed in like this figure that is apparated before you, and you just feel a
One's all round,
it's
baby.
super low damage. As like a javelin just gets chucked and cuts you across your left arm as it twing into like the side of like one of the bookshelves.
Don't mind me, mate.
It's 1+ strength though, isn't it?
That's true. So it'll be 6 damage. It's +5.
You have a 20 in strength? Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Um,
take 6 damage, Babbins, as a nasty chunk is taken out of your arm by your friend's javelin.
Oh, what?
My bad.
Now, ouch. I'll remember that when I see your mother later tonight.
Jesus.
Mom's into some kinky shit. Damn.
Oh,
All right.
okay. No, it doesn't get me affected my magic weapon because I blessed my sword. Thankfully for that.
Your magic weapon lasts how long as well?
An hour.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, then you're it's still concentration though, right?
Yes.
So you are still concentrating on that. Let me. There we go. All right, is that your turn, Cade?
Yep.
I hope so.
I would like to use my bonus action to try and intimidate Bobish. Let's get out of the way. Just try and save face.
All right then. It is going to be David's turn.
I'm already hurt physically, but not emotionally because robots don't feel shit. So screw you.
Love it.
Right as we're starting, you know, this guy seems weird and kind of gross. The more than usual. If you were in TMNT, you'd be a sewer. Okay. I will use infestation on him.
Ooh, okay. How does that work?
Hold on, I would just press.
Flight
the
of
button.
Bugs has to make a save. I can't remember what the save is. I think it's con, maybe?
Yes, it is indeed a con save, yeah.
Constitution
Yeah.
saving throw.
And your DC is 16, if I remember correctly.
My
Yes.
DC is 16, that is correct.
He
God
rolled
damn
exactly the DC. So
Oh.
David, you let out like this swarm of insects that goes around him and starts to like sting at him too. He seems completely unfazed, doesn't even flinch.
Yep.
That's fine. Those are some friends for you because you don't have any.
Fucking hell, man.
Amazing. Is that your turn?
That's my
David?
turn because I can't do anything
All
else.
right, Sebastian, you are up.
All right, Crabius. I'll use my bonus action to mark him. We'll use Hunter's Mark for this one.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so he's marked with that, and then the other one. So I have one more to apply next turn. Sorry, I just have to count. All right, and I'll go for 2 swings at him with me scimitars.
Go for it.
All right, here's the first. 18.
18 does in fact hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, shit.
Okay, it's 6, and then 2d6 on top of that. 3. And go away. Away. Text, I don't like you. There you go. A 3 and a 5 on top of the 6 base. Let me read Hunter's Mark real quick. I should know how it works, but I don't. And I have
Favorite-
advantage on any wisdom or perception or survival checks I make to find it. 0 points.
Favorite foe isn't concentration, is it?
No, it's not.
no.
It's not a spell.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark is concentration.
Yeah, I know that, but
Yeah. Oh, let me mark that you are concentrating as well.
Yeah, it's the first time I've used Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, no worries. Perfect. So that's your damage for
Cool.
the first attack,
That's
correct?
the first attack.
Cool. So that's a
Yeah.
total of what? 14 damage?
5, 3, 6, yeah.
Nice.
And then one
Cool.
more attack, and then this one would only gain 1d6 if it hits. That's gonna be a 20
Ooh.
20
and
to hit
then-
definitely hits.
plus. So then it's that plus 1d6 from Hunter's Mark.
that's a lot of damage.
12 more
12.
damage. Nice. All right. So as you take your 2 slices across him, like they're pretty solid strikes, but on the second one, it's strange. You cut across his chest, and in a flash, sickly green energy explodes from his body in retaliation to your attack. I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay. It's not even close.
20 natural 20. You do still take half damage
Okay.
as he casts Hellish Rebuke on you. So you take 5 points of fire damage as when you strike across him, just arcane green fire explodes from the wound and blows across your face some. You manage to dodge most of it, but you do take 5 fire damage there.
Okay. And that's my turn.
Dope. All right. Area, you're up.
I will climb up onto this table. And I will run here,
From the top rope.
pretty much. And I will stab him.
It's gonna do the
Oh,
double-handed fucking.
Mhm.
Actually, that's a fair point. Oh, no, I have a shield. Unlucky. All right.
Yeah, you
Well,
do have
where
a
be my-
shield, so it does have to be
Yeah.
one-handed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Okay, so attack. Please hit.
Please.
That'll do.
23 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Pew. Nice. And then I will stab him again. Hopefully.
Nice.
What about second stab?
Maybe not.
15 is not quite enough. You go in for a strike towards like his upper like left shoulder blade. And as you do, it's strange. Like you watch as beneath his clothing, something like expands and pushes like out from the clothing, and your blade comes into contact with something hard. And doesn't quite manage to pierce through as it scrapes off once again.
Oh, dude, didn't tell me you're having a stiffy while we're having a fight.
Is that a third arm, or
On
you
his
just happy to see me?
Hey, I'm
That
not making
goes
any
in stiffies,
assumptions about his
man.
biology.
Okay, well, that'll be my turn then.
All right, that's gonna make it his turn. He takes a look around. Not a fan of this, and he's going to sheath his sword and clap his hands together, and a loud wave of thunderous energy as he dissipates as well. I need you 3 to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ravish gets +5 to this one.
Done.
I don't think he needs it.
I give so everyone within 5 feet of me also get +3 because I also have the aura.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
it
Dor
doesn't,
gets
it doesn't
+3
stack,
from you.
'cause it is the
and
same
pl-
aura
does
from
it?
the two of you.
Okay, well then Dor will get it from me.
Yeah. So
Um,
Dor gets +3, Ravish gets +5, you get +3.
What do I get? Oh yeah, I get +3.
you get
so
your
You're
own
not within
plus-
10 feet,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ravish is.
So I'm at 16.
Cool. So total of 16 for Arya, total of 19 for Snake.
Yep.
Okay, so
Very
Arya, you were the only one to fail this as he casts Thunderstep. Oof. So Arya, you take 22 points of thunder damage. The other two of you take 11 each. As Cade, apparating behind you, is the Admiral, just like staring you down.
Oh, it's about fucking time. I hate stairs.
This guy's like fucking Radagon, Elden Ring final boss.
You also look as he like kind of like shakes off for a second and takes a deep breath in, and you can see like a couple of his wounds like heal ever so slightly. He's going to use his second wind. 17 points.
Fighters, man.
Alrighty. But that's gonna be his turn. Oops.
Can I use a bonus action to try and intimidate him?
On your turn? Sure.
Yeah. Cade rips off his eye patch to reveal the like lightning eyes.
Don't matter how much you fucking heal, I'll still carve through you.
Nice.
Okay, go ahead and make your intimidation check.
In before that one.
He's terrified. He shit his pants.
Cade,
You see a wet area slowly expand.
He's
you
scared.
look this man down, and his old like he is somewhat old, right? Like he's definitely like his late 40s, certainly. Like his beard graying, and he has like a few scars. You can tell like he's seen some shit. And when he like apparated behind you, he was staring at you with full confidence. But you do that, and like your eye like crackles, and he takes a second and steps back. You can see the fear creep in.
Alright. I'm gonna move around him, but not leave his
Sure.
range.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
then I'm gonna make my double attack with the old longsword.
Go ahead
Uno.
and make it. 25 definitely hits.
Oh, 1d8 +5. _5.
Yeah, okay, cool. So 12 points of damage. Nice.
Okay.
One nice slash right out of him. You have a second attack?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
This is both of these are also with +1 for a
Right,
magic
yeah.
weapon.
So 15 total.
Don't think that still hits there.
So you go for your second strike in, right? Your first one cutting across him.
Oh, the 12 should do 1 more damage as well because of magic weapon.
Right. So 13. Yeah. Cool. So your first strike manages to connect. Your second one, when you bring it around and try to swing down on top of his head, he brings his left arm up underneath the cloak still and blocks it. And again, it's that like that. This time it's almost like a crackling sound, but it's still like a very hard texture. You're not sure what's going on with that, but he manages to like block it, and he doesn't seem phased by your second strike as he pushes your sword off.
Robot arm, calling it.
All right. Now say hello to my friends.
All right, that's your turn, Cade?
Yes.
Dope. That'll make it a Babbin's turn. Or Bobbins, or Baby Babbity.
Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins?
Stop it.
Come, children, today we're going to frag a cunt.
Oh god, I'm glad my nanny never said that to me.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna teach you how to sharpen a shiv today.
Fucking nanny did you have? Jesus.
The toothbrush shiv nanny.
Fucking prison reformation nanny.
It's amazing. Okay. No, I didn't appreciate the reposition, but it seems as though you're trying to make movements in your life. Let's stop that right now.
Stagnate.
Stagnate forever. Why? Because I'm going to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Ooh. Okay.
What?
What's the save on that?
Let me-
Intelligence, right?
It is. Hold on. Where did it go? 16 with wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yo, you're using your
He
big
is
boys
not. He
now.
does not have the wisdom. Okay, so describe what he sees in this phantasmal killer.
He sees him devolving into a sedentary lifestyle. He sits he sits all day and does not get to move ever. And then he only has the most average lunches, hungry man meals that taste like
in depth for
nothing.
phantasmal killer.
You know what? You've just described my life, and I feel attacked.
Did someone cast Phantasmal Killer on you at birth?
Apparently.
So go ahead and roll the damage for that, Ravish.
Okay, hold on. Nice. Because it is
Wait.
5th level.
Oh, because you're casting at 5th level.
And you got
You're a
3
warlock.
tens?
Yeah, and by the way, so this just stays on him and affects him every turn. He just can't move, and he has to roll every turn.
You're gonna fucking destroy him. I think
the
it
wrong
falls
side of
tricky if he
town,
has
kid.
enough hit points.
Oh no, I mean he definitely has enough hit points to tank this one. The
This
future
one?
one's gonna be a little bit more tricky.
Yeah, and
Become he is frightened, yeah.
Yeah, he must make a wisdom saving throw.
At the
and
end of
fails,
his
the target
okay,
become frightened,
so
yeah.
so it doesn't happen this turn.
Okay,
But he already made the save. I'll just say it applies at the end of his next turn.
sure.
When you cast the spell, it doesn't apply. At the end of each turns. Oh, okay. So actually, the target must succeed on a wisdom save so he's frightened. So you've succeeded on the frighten. From the way I'm reading this, at the end of each of the target's turns before the spell ends, the target must succeed on a wisdom save. So he makes another wisdom save at the end of his turn to avoid the damage. It's still pretty unlikely that he avoids the damage, because
Yeah.
he's gonna.
All right, ready for that 44, baby. it's for Sword of Psychic Damocles.
Yeah, that. So he is frightened now, which definitely helps.
Okay.
As he just sees like all of his achievements as an admiral like fall to pieces before him, as his manor like turns into like a 1-bedroom studio apartment.
He sees that he has just enough to make by, but not enough to enjoy his life.
What a fucking mood, honestly.
He's like
Seriously,
summoning a
man.
servant like, Grace, bring me my dinner, and then he just sees like a microwave with the word Grace carved into the side of it.
All right.
In the corner, there's a small esports casting setup.
Oh, critical hit.
There you go.
Now we all take the psychic damage. Now all of us take it.
Absolutely attacked.
All right.
Oh
Nice turn though. Is that your turn?
And then I will use my bonus action to also cast Hex upon him as well.
Okay, so you can only cast one full spell in a turn.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
one
can
leveled
cast
spell.
a cantrip and an actual spell. But you can't cast multiple spells that are first level or higher in one turn.
That's fine. Then after that, I'll just fucking whisper in his ear like, "You'll never amount to anything."
Okay. I'll say like through the illusion. Like you don't have to get up to him to do that. Through the illusion, he just hears that in his head. And like on top of the fact that like Cade was already trying to be intimidating him, now you can see like it's not just intimidation. It is straight up panic setting into his eyes right now.
And you thought you were gonna take down the pirates.
Yeah.
Fool.
You're trash, kid.
Is that your
You're
turn?
trash.
Get wrecked.
That's your turn then, Ravish?
That's me. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Snake, you're up.
Okay. I will go ahead and cast at 3rd level. Sorry, I gotta make this text box go away. It's confusing. Searing Smite. That's my bonus action. So I guess I. Oh wait, no, don't. That's ignore that.
It's
now.
another one where you have to hit with an attack.
Yeah,
first, right?
I have to hit with it first.
Yeah, so you got to get down to him.
Okay, so I cast it and then I shall strike twice.
Get
After
down on him.
after getting down on him. Yeah. You said this drop was like 12 feet.
Yeah,
not-
it's like 10.
Oh, okay, then yeah, it's not much
Aerial
to.
attack.
Is it a difficult like drop at all?
Make an athletics check just to see if you roll a 1.
Okay.
Any
Roll a 1, go on.
trippers?
Athletics.
Foot hooks on the fucking rail.
You're
we're good.
fine.
Okay. Cool. And then 2 scimitar strikes.
Go for it.
1. Oof. Don't think that connects.
13. No, the first one goes wide as he parries it with his rapier.
on.
And you come around for a second strike, and this time he just dodges underneath it.
Dude, how many attacks am I gonna miss?
All of them.
Sometimes that's
Don't
how
worry.
it
I'm having
be.
the worst day.
I missed everything except the javelin in our first fight.
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are bad.
That your turn, Snake?
Yeah, that's it.
Unlucky, truly. All right.
Yeah. Have you considered getting good?
Yeah, there you go.
Aria, you're up.
All right. 3rd level, Guiding Bolt.
Alrighty.
It's my last 3rd level spell. Please.
19. That is just enough. Your damage applies. So once again, the lightning crackles and you send it down on top of him, and it impacts in the center of his chest as he was busy trying to parry the strikes from Sebastian Nake. You have a clear opening, and it sends right into the center of his chest. And as it does, his cloak gets like kind of like torn away by the lightning, which like consumes a good bit of it. And it reveals a lot of his left arm. And at this point, you can see, like, through the damaged clothing, something beneath, like, it's not fully gone, but it is, like, tattered and burned. You can see, like, a hardened material. Like, his flesh isn't flesh. It's something with, like, a shell-like texture. Like, he's got a carapace to him.
He's a crustacean?
on his left arm. Yeah, like a crustacean shell on his left arm. And when you hit in the center of his chest, you actually see like underneath the wound, it expand past his like left shoulder where it is now and down it like toward the wound.
He's turning into a prawn.
Cyborg, is that you?
Hello, hello. No more hiding back there, huh?
All right, then I'm going to vault down from above and position myself here.
Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Man, that's going to make it his turn again. So he is frightened. He is feeling all of his accomplishments fade away from him.
His pants are shat.
We know that he's
close.
procreated with a lobster.
Apparently. Or is the result of procreation with a lobster.
True. It's
Oh,
you're out of crustacean.
that's like the final
At
final
this
straw.
point-
Like initially he's intimidated, and then he's got to face his worst fears, and then you just say, "Yeah, your mother fucked a lobster," and then he's just done. That's it. That's a knockout punch.
Your mother
Oh.
fucked a lobster and your father smelled of elderberry.
Elderberries?
You're a sea cockroach.
He's going to take a moment and try to steel himself and like calm down a bit. And as he does, you can see like him focus and like cast a spell in front of him, and ice forms along him, like green sickly ice, forming like a protective layer over even the shell above him. That's pretty much going to be his turn, so he's going to have to make that save at the end of his turn.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Rolled a natural 20.
Oh,
No way.
bro.
No
what are the
way.
chances?
And the fear, the anguish, Arya, you as being right in front of him, you see it dissipate from his eyes as he looks back toward you, just completely stern.
I'll actually crack a smile at him and say, "There he is. Bring it on."
That will be his turn, though. Making it Cade's turn.
All right. What am I fighting? A fucking onion? So many layers.
And I have advantage on the next attack because of guiding bolt, right?
Yes,
Yes,
you do.
yes.
Yes, correct.
Cool.
Yeah.
In which case, I'd like to cash in my channel divinity for Oath of Treachery to coat my blade in poison.
Absolutely, go for it.
Mm.
So it's just like, shh.
Oh wait, no, wrong one. Poison strike. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. All right.
So if this hits, he takes 29 poison damage.
Wow.
All right.
As-
He's gonna use his reaction to use his entropic ward. You can see Arya, like as Cade is like rearing up for this strike, the Admiral's eyes just flash green as he glances back, which does impose disadvantage, so it's a normal roll.
All right. In which case,
Unluck.
That definitely still hits
Yeah.
though. So go ahead and roll all your damage.
so this cancels the automatic 20, yeah? Or does it not?
Wait, automatic 20?
Yeah, if I have advantage on an attack roll, my poison strike does 20 damage.
Yes, it would cancel the automatic 20. So do roll the 2d10 plus your paladin level.
Roll 1d6 plus 5 for the strength damage, and then
Nope.
roll 2d10 plus 9. And
Nice.
that is poison
A
damage.
Very solid hit. So 28 points of damage. So despite like Cade, you feel this like strange like fog over your mind for a second as you're going for this swing. The guiding light from Arya's previous bolt still manages to like tether your blade to his body mass, and you get a nice swing into his back. And it is nasty. It is a deep cut, and once again, the shell-like carapace expands over where the wound used to be.
Oh, good layup, team. Let's finish him off.
Second attack. This is also +1. Oh, also the 11 should be a 12. I keep forgetting about magical
Oh, yeah,
weapon.
no worries. One more point of damage.
And this is a 17 to hit.
17. So you go right back in for another strike, right where you hit before, but that's when the carapace expands over and protects you, cling, right off of the hardened shell, and don't quite manage to connect with your strike.
Fucking onions, man.
And I think that does it for me.
Nice. Alrighty then. That's gonna make it David's turn.
It seems as though he's start remembering how to fear. Let's show him what true fear really is. I would like to cast Mind Spike on him then.
We have
Spike.
everything
Go
to
for it.
fear.
What is the save for that?
Same as usual. 16.
16. What kind of save?
Oh, what kind of save? Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Boom.
Definitely not.
Then roll for damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
Well,
Chill out.
Damn, 28 points of damage. A nice meaty hit once again. But as this hit happens, the ice that was encrusting him shatters. And it's at that point where... Oh, wait, no, that's just against melee attacks. So actually, I should have done this against Cade, but I messed it up, so we'll do it later. So never mind. You're fine. You're fine, David.
I've avoided Armor of Agathis via DM forgetfulness.
Yep, pretty much.
I pressed it twice. My bad.
I also forgot to give him his temporary. There we go. Fix that. Anyways, yeah. So 28 points of psychic damage. It is a nasty as like you reach into the inner workings of his mind and shatter something, and you like in an instant you just see his eyes start to bleed as the psychic damage overloads his brain.
Within his mind, it's where his esports casting career has taken a plateau.
God.
Man's been doing weekly cups for
I'm gonna
fucking
have
4
to
months now.
fucking psychic damage, or I'm gonna take psychic damage at this point, guys. I feel a little too close to home. Is that your turn, David?
That's it.
Alrighty, Snake,
Alright.
you're up.
Yeah, quick question. I cast Searing Smite last turn, but I missed all my attacks. Is it still there?
You haven't
think
been
it's a
hit,
minute.
right? So you haven't
No.
lost concentration. So yeah, you still have it.
Cool.
It's a minute
Alright.
of concentration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
you're
it can it layer?
Ooh,
You just-
keep in mind, I should have told you this when you were casting Ensnaring Strike. So keep in mind, Hex, you're not Hex, sorry. Hunter's Mark, I believe, is also concentration.
Yeah.
So you can only have one up at a time.
That's fine. I'll stick with the Searing Smite for now.
Okay, so you drop the Hex to get the Searing Smite. Cool.
Yeah. And then I shall smack him, and should I hit, I'll put him as my what is it?
Favorite foe.
Slayer's play or favorite foe? Yeah, whichever one of those is the one that's on hit. Yeah, favorite foe.
Cool.
All right. So 2 attacks. Number 1. I can't catch a fucking break.
12, not quite,
Bro.
man. Again, that shell-like carapace that is expanding over him is like you clash against it, but at this point, he's hardly even considering you as a threat, as
Well,
everyone
sure,
else
he's a
has been-
two-stage boss.
has just been pounding on him.
All right, number 2. Let's see if we can get his attention. A 19?
It's above a 10.
19.
He's got that carapace.
19 right now is just enough to hit.
Wait, is this why he was called Admiral Carapace because of Carapace?
No.
No.
Okay, so with that, he takes... I've got my 2 prey things on him. So there's 1d6. The second one is from favored foe. If it'll let me roll it. There it is. Another 2, and then I have 3d6 from Searing Smite. Which
Holy
is...
crap.
Got 6s for days or 2s for days in this case.
Yeah, I'm still rolling shit.
Yes.
So then
Maybe?
13 damage from
From just the Searing Smite.
just
So
the Searing
so
Smite.
23 points of damage.
I mean, that's
Uh,
not bad.
That's it's pretty good.
For one hit, yeah, I'll take it.
Alright, so
Yeah.
23 points of damage. So you managed to get past the shell and actually cut through it and into it. But as you do, you also have to go through that green ice that had manifested, and it shatters. And when it does,
Does it change anything that this is a fire attack? And it's ice?
no, it does not.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So when you go for the strike and the ice shatters, it actually shatters into you, and you're gonna take 20 points of cold damage.
What?
Holy Agathis.
Wow.
It's alright. I'm built for taking hits. All right, take 20 points, and then Searing Smite also has the. He's got to make a save every turn, and on a failed save, he takes damage. On a successful save, he puts himself out.
Okay. Cool. On his turn?
On his turn, yeah, at the beginning of his turn.
Okay, cool. No worries. Sounds good. That your turn?
Yep.
Awesome. In that case, it's going to be Arya's turn.
Right. I'm gonna stab him.
Go for it.
Classic.
The ice has
You know.
fully shattered. You took a lot of damage there, Sebastian, but you managed to get rid of all of the ice in one attack.
Nice.
So that shattering
Okay.
effect can't apply more than once now.
So I'm gonna roll my damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Okay.
Hey.
And then I'm going to add my I'm gonna use my last spell slot. Divine
For
Smoot
some
it.
Divine Smite. Go for it.
Yeah.
I've not been using my spells at all. I've got like 6 left. I've just used command a
Alright.
bunch.
So that's the first attack.
Cool. How much damage?
It's a
18?
good question. 18? Yeah,
Nice.
not bad. And then I'll stab him again.
Go for it.
Hopefully.
I stab him again.
Hopefully.
I want some more.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20.
Oh,
I hate
rolled,
you.
You rolled
Okay.
guiding bolt.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Hearken unto thee. Could still be a nat 20 now.
True.
Heh.
Let's see it.
Doubt.
could be a
Watch
nat
it be a
one.
1, boy.
Mulligan.
17.
Ah.
So your second strike, he just goes up and he grabs it with like that left arm, and it fully uncloaks now. And you can see instead of like the normal hand, it is just a full crab claw as he grabs your longsword and avoid and just sort of looks down. And when he looks into your eyes, Arya, you can see that the shell is starting to expand past. Like the more damage you deal to him, the less control he seems to have over it. It's like up onto his like neck now and towards like his face.
I'll literally look at him like, what are you?
Oh, get it, Admiral Carapis.
I bet you taste good with butter.
You know, I was
I am
thinking of saying that, but
evolution.
then I was like,
I am death. I am corruption. And at that point, he's going to bamf away because it's his turn now, unless you had something else to do.
Wait,
No,
very-
you're
no,
asking
no.
dinner.
Just,
is what
didn't
you
we
are.
start as fish? I feel like this is going backwards, man.
He is going to Misty Step back up toward the top.
No.
This guy, I'm going to kill him.
And you look, David, he's not even looking at you. He reaches his claw hand out, and from it, just like a small dot of pure darkness starts to expand, and he grasps it. And as it does, down below where you all are, and actually up to where you are as well, Bavins, the darkness, the same orb expands rapidly with dark tendrils and sights from the void. He's gonna cast Hunger of Hadar on all of you, and I need all of you to make
Ooh, that's
a
hectic.
dexterity saving throw for me. Oh wait,
While
actually,
we're doing
Five.
that,
Let me
he needs
double-check.
to make a Constitution saving throw for,
for the
Searing
fire
Smite.
damage. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep. +5 here for now.
You said Dex, right?
Dex.
Yes, it is dexterity.
Plus
Oh,
5.
actually,
Okay.
sorry, you don't have to do that yet. That's my bad. You
Okay.
will do that when you start your turn. in
Okay,
the,
okay.
Okay. I'm next anyway.
Yeah.
Is it just a and David as well? Okay, David will have a +3 from me.
Yay.
No worries.
Okay.
17,
When we
does that
eventually do
save
it.
against your fire door?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Cool. Then that's gonna be his turn. So first up is Cade. So first, you are gonna take 2d6 cold damage from just being in the area. 12 is both d6 rolled 6s.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we-
So the void encapsulates you, and you can feel it seeping into your skin, just chilling you to the bone. Now you can move. If you end your turn here, you'll make more. Currently where the Hunger of Hadar is, I'll try and it's a 20-foot square. It's like here. You guys see that?
That's pretty good.
Alrighty.
Ye-
Dope. So that's the
Alright, so
that's the.
is this
dark
difficult terrain?
radius. Let me check. I don't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like it is.
Alright, in which case I think 30 feet of movement will get me.
No, it is difficult terrain.
Is it
It is. Yeah.
centered on? I don't see where it says difficult terrain in the spell. Gateway, 20 foot, center lasting for the radius.
I'm quite
You
sure
are fully
it is.
blinded. But it's not. Oh no, it is difficult terrain. You are totally correct.
There you go. Yeah.
Wrong
yeah,
paragraph.
thought so.
Unlucky.
Ah.
DM read the spell check. There we go. Yeah, so it is difficult terrain.
Alright, what did you say about blinded?
You are blinded.
We're blind.
You cannot see. The darkness is all consuming. You cannot see right now. So you are blinded.
What the fuck happened to door?
It just appeared for a
Lose
second.
door?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna have to add you back into the scene. Hold on.
No,
Stream doesn't
no, I
see.
should still be just fine.
Oh no, you are good. All right, you're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. You're
I
fine.
just disabled my camera for a sec.
Nice. Okay, cool. I thought you left and then came back. Neat. Well, yeah. So, so it is difficult terrain, and you are blinded. Yeah. Cool. What's the plan here, Cade?
Kate's gonna try and back up. I don't.
Sure. Okay. You can back out of it.
All right. And getting the bearings, I assume that I don't know how deep the darkness is. Can I identify via sound where he is because of the? Well, I mean, we saw him TP before he cast.
Yeah, you
right?
did see him TP. It is just like a sphere of darkness right now. So you can't quite see him because you would have to look through it, but you would know where he was last.
All right. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat as a bonus action to give
Okay,
me 60
cool.
feet of movement, and then try and mantle up onto this.
All right. Go ahead and make me an athletics check to try and scale that. There's not much to help you scale this.
Hey.
15. You have expeditious retreat on. I'll say you're able to make that up. I'll say that like with your speed. It takes you a good second, but you do manage to get up there.
Okay, so 5, 20. I think I can make that, boys and girls, with the 60 feet of movement. And then Kay just charges across the fucking desk
Yeah, go for it.
and goes to wail into the fucker. Oh, I really fucking hate the dark.
Are you scared? You're a child.
So the first one is a miss. The
no.
second one is also a miss.
Oh, no.
Unfortunate. He sees you coming from a mile away and just parries you with his rapier.
Ah, fucking bastard.
Is that your turn, Cade?
Yes.
Did he take the cold damage?
He took the cold damage at the start of his turn, but he's ending his turn
Okay,
outside of
okay.
it, so he doesn't
Yeah.
take
Okay,
any
okay, gotcha,
additional
gotcha.
damage.
Also, Expeditious Retreat is concentration, so I've swapped my concentration from magic weapon.
Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, that your turn, Cade? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. It is a Bavin's turn. Bavid.
Every time.
Bippity boppity boo.
All right, now where I'm standing, can I see him?
No, you are blind.
Okay.
You know that
can
he
I,
was right in front of you, but you don't
can I
currently see him.
move up here? Is that a possibility? Just up
You
there.
can kind of feel around and like feel the side of the stairwell and sort of leap over it. Sure, I'll say
Okay.
it costs you 10 feet of movement, but you can
Sure.
do that. Sure.
All right, that's cool. I will do that then. From where I'm standing, because I've used both my spell slots, I will have to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
for right now.
You're in melee.
Keep in mind you are in melee range, so you will get disadvantage if you do it from there.
Oh wait, hold on. Then let me. Can I move further back? Then cool.
If you
Attack of opportunity.
yeah, he is gonna use. If you do move back, he is gonna try and take a swing at you.
Okay.
Ain't D&D a bitch.
Yeah, right. Sometimes that's just how D&D works.
Being a caster, Pepe laugh.
You know what?
We're all casters.
Screw it. I'll take the gamble. I'll move
Do
back. I'm
Okay.
gambling.
He's gonna swipe at you with his rapier then. The first time he's
Okay.
actually used his sword offensively in this combat, because you guys have just kept him on the back foot so intensely.
Nice.
Ah, you're on the other side of me, so
Only
I
a
can't use the
12.
deception.
He rolled really low.
Nice.
There you go.
Does a 12 hit you?
I have to check Constitution, right?
It's your armor class.
Okay. My armor class.
He has never
No, it
had to
doesn't.
look at this
No, it doesn't.
number.
It really doesn't. It really doesn't.
So your armor class is
13.
13. It does not hit
Wow.
you. So he, after parrying Cade, he goes to like swipe at you, but you're already out of there.
Oh, thank God. Let's go. That's why we always gamble, boys and girls. Nice. Okay.
Nice.
I
Always
will-
gamble.
Don't,
You hear
don't
it here
gamble,
first.
kids.
Okay. With that, I will go ahead and use my Eldritch Blast.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Hey.
Ooh, 27 definitely hits. Go ahead.
Nice.
Well, you've rolled the damage, so 10 points of force damage there as a nice meaty chunk is. You can see like the shell like shatter from his back off of like his clothing.
Mm-hmm. And I can do that twice.
Yeah, you do have another one.
Yeah.
Oh, get it?
Damn it.
10.
Oh,
the
man.
second one, unfortunately, he brings like his claw up to block it, and the shell around the claw is very sturdy, and it just dissipates right off.
I see you're tenderizing the meat for later. Good on you.
God.
Oh, you're dark. You're one dark motherfucker, Bobbins.
Did he take? Have we already taken all
Oh.
the cold damage?
That is correct, actually. So,
Oh, yeah.
Babbins did start his turn there, so is going to be 2d6 of the cold damage. Thank you.
Oh
These
man, this guy rolls a lot of
Rolled
6.
6, 6, 6, 5. So that's 11 points of cold damage. Baby.
That's me rolling stats for this character.
Honestly.
Same, to be honest.
Jesus. Ouch. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be all. Then I will end my turn.
So that makes it Snake's turn. Snake, you are going to take that same 2d6 at the top of your turn. For once, I didn't roll 6s. That's 8 points
you.
of cold damage as you start your turn in the Hunger of Hadar.
Taken.
He
I'm a
actually
little.
would have had to have made concentration check when you hit him, but he maintains it just fine.
Fine.
Yeah, I think he's
He's
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
He would literally need to roll a nat 1
Well, no, I mean, it was, yeah, actually, it was 10 damage, so yeah.
plus 9. So
I'm a little confused on like the blind aspect of this. Like, how lost am I? Like, I just jumped off the top banister, so I've got a like decent idea
Basically,
of like.
what you see is darkness, but like you would have known your surroundings to an extent. Blindness mostly means that like you can't, like you attack with disadvantage and you can't see like new things coming at you. People get advantage while attacking you, that kind of thing, right? But you can still move around.
Okay, so I'd like to attempt to jump back up where I came from. So
Okay, I'm gonna say it is in the darkness.
Yeah.
I would say make an athletics check with disadvantage if you want to try and do that.
okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and do that. The first and number 2.
No problem whatsoever. Even blind, you just easily like you dig your claws into the sides of one of the pillars and just roll your way right back up.
Snake's got that blind sight, man.
All right. We're gonna go ahead and cast ensnaring strike.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh wait, is that a bonus? Yeah, it's a bonus action. Okay, ensnaring strike, which applies if I hit him. Go back to the actions and 2 strikes with scimitar. First of which is man. Second of which is
no ways.
Come on, dude.
You're having a rough day.
I guess
Welcome
that's
to the
my
club.
turn.
Sebastian, your brutal, aggressive style of swiping with your scimitar just it seems like he's fought it a million times before with how he adeptly parries all of your strikes.
All right.
Unlucky dude. Sometimes that's how the dice roll. I'm
It's
sorry.
just how it is. It's all good.
That makes it Arya's turn. Top of your turn. The Hunger of Hadar damage. Only 6 points of cold damage.
Nice.
I take half damage because I'm a Triton.
Because you're a Triton. Very true. Very true.
Okay, so I take the damage. Right. I'm going to run up here, up the stairs. And I'm going to say, parry this, bitch! And I'm gonna stab him.
Go for it.
And watch him parry it.
Okay.
Yup. Big parry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It seems
Nope.
in like sword to sword combat, this guy, despite like the heaviness of like the shell that is encompassing most of his body now, he is just a whirlwind with his defensive strikes.
Alright, I'm gonna do it again.
Go for it.
Come on.
Yeah, I meant parry this, bitch.
Natural 20 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Okie dokie. Do we double the dice or how does it?
Yes, we will double. So you can just roll the damage, and we will double whatever the dice rolled on it.
All right, it's not good. So 14.
So it rolled. Yeah, rolled a 2. Yeah. Oh, but it's 11, isn't it? Because
What?
It's 1d8 plus 5 is what your damage is right there. The dice rolled a 2. When you hover
What?
over, do you see that?
Yeah, I see that it rolled a 2, and then it says plus 5, so 7. But it rolled 2 dice, which was weird. Oh, it's for the second. Oh, right, for the D10. Okay, yeah. In case it was two-handed. Yeah,
So
but then it's just
11
7.
points of damage. Still
How
a
is
pretty
it-
decent hit.
How is it 11?
Oh, because the dice rolled 2 on it, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Yes, and 2 plus 5 is?
Is 7.
Oh, God, because of
But
the
the
crit.
dice got doubled, so it's
Yeah,
4
okay,
plus
I get
5,
you.
which actually isn't 11
Okay.
either. It's
Which is
9.
Fucking cost of
Fucking-
maths, dude.
Fucking
Bro,
DM
this is what I
maths,
get.
dude.
I'm a caster, and I'm bi trying to do math while live on air. It's not a good idea, man.
Never do math on stream.
Oh, man.
Seriously, man.
Okay, so 9 points of damage.
There we go. That crit was not as juicy as I was hoping.
And
so,
and with that strike into him, like, at this point, all but, like, his eyes and his sword hand are pretty much completely covered in that shell material.
You are one creepy fucker, you know that?
Do you have a
He's
stage
just
two?
breathing hard, like, panting. Just completely struggling.
Is this guy gonna have the stage 2? Gonna fucking
Oh, I'm then going... no, wait, never mind. I'll stay where I am. Yeah.
That is gonna be his turn. He takes a look around at him. He is not in a good place right now.
Go on.
I'll never
Bamf
amount
again.
to
Go to the
anything.
darkness.
He's
Sorry.
Good. I hope mentally as well.
He's not in trouble. He's just in Florida.
Oof.
Florida man.
Got him. How to do that?
That's where I am.
Yeah,
Florida man turns into crustacean.
I hate it here.
But he's also used like a lot, honestly, already. In terms of his big abilities, so he is just going to like look around, and like Cade and Arya are the two who have been really going at him. So his so 2 attacks are gonna go toward Cade with his rapier.
Ooh.
First one's a 17 to hit,
That's gonna be a miss.
Nice.
19 to hit.
Also gonna be a miss.
Really?
Nice.
All right. So he goes for 2 jabs in, but just like giving him a taste of his own medicine, you adeptly block one with your shield and then just slap the second one down. So he turns his attention to Arya, and he's going to action surge to go for his second set of attacks. 17, I don't think hits you,
Paladins, baby.
and 11 definitely doesn't. So he is just desperately lashing out in all directions, but can't seem to make contact with skin.
Ooh, I am evolution. Ooh. Fucking.
My turn.
It is, in
Okay,
fact, Cade's turn.
You should
Cade
be
is
able
going to have another go at the old sword slashes.
Let's see it.
Oh,
25
that'll
definitely
do.
hits.
All right.
Go ahead and
let
roll your
me
damage.
roll. So I must put that in the Twitch chat instead. And you know what? Just for good measure, I'm going to put in a 3rd level Divine Smite.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Where's my Divine Smite? How much do I add?
It's 1d8 per level above first. So you add an extra 2d8.
Okay, Porg. Roll 4d8.
Ooh.
Sheesh.
That's some damage right there.
Cade, describe to
Vindor.
me how you finish off the Admiral.
Mm-hmm.
Paladins, baby.
Cade kind of brings his sword like up parallel to his eye, and it sort of has the same electric surge, and he just kind of like backslashes it across.
Like, for the Sky Lord.
And just
For the deep water daddy.
and just racks them with fucking lightning and just fries it inside the carapace.
I love it. I
Until
love
it's
it.
just like smoke escaping from the gaps in the exoskeleton.
Perfect.
Remember,
I will-
no
I
one
will,
will
like-
ever love you.
I
And
will
the-
lean over the body and go, lobster for dinner,
Yeah,
anybody?
the electricity like fully consumes him, and like it's so the heat is so intense that the shell cracks all over, and even like the remaining flesh on his eyes cracks open, and he just falls over to the ground unceremoniously, dead.
And Kid puts his
What
eye
the hell
patch
was
back on.
that?
Give me the fucking teeth. I say, just with like a twinge of my pirate pride hurt.
Oh, hold up. We're gonna need the whole head. Just
y-
take a claw or something, yeah?
You beat me to it. Can I put the claw in my front? That perhaps I can have big teeth.
Aria, you fancy hacking that head off?
I mean, sure, but like, who's gonna believe that this was Admiral Crappy?
And keep a fucking hat. It's an
Yeah, I
admiral's hat.
guess. I hack the head
He'll
off.
still be recognizable. without
Is there
teeth.
any kind of seal on his uniform that we could take, which is identifiable, / any
There-
other nice
yeah,
stuff?
there is actually like a well, it's not currently on him as like the it's most of his uniform is ripped, but you're able to find on the ground like where you cut off what would have been like the Royal Navy seal of Drestus.
All right.
Oh wait, I
that
have
is,
advantage on that still.
That is
Hold on.
grabbed for identification purposes.
Eh. Okay, so 19 to hack the head off.
Yeah, no, I mean it takes you a few good wallops, especially through like the shell, but you manage to fully decapitate the guy.
If I start pulling bits of the shell off, like, can we start to see his actual face again, or does it look like?
You pull bits of the shell off, and it is like still a human face to a degree, but like between the shell, like sort of becoming the it's like you've like kind of skinned. It's like more meat than it is like his skin has become the shell rather than
I
like
put it
it
back.
layered over top, right? So like you peel it off, but it's mostly like the lightning cooked meat underneath. It's
I'm
not
trying to
very
put it back on.
recognizable.
All right,
That's
now.
pretty gross.
Let's hope the captain's ready to come pick us up.
Is his teeth still in there? Can we just check real quick?
I
Yeah.
did roll a 23 for pulling teeth
Yeah,
before.
I mean,
I don't know if we decided to pull teeth or
Of the
not.
few things that weren't completely consumed by the shell, some of it is his teeth. There are a few salvageable teeth. With a 23, I'll say you managed to get 6 teeth.
Ah, I have. Let's take the lot now. With this now, as I put it back in, I
we
have
get you a
enough
full
of
set of dentures.
I have done it. I want you all to call me David.
No.
It's at this point, down below, like on the first floor, you just hear some clap as you turn down, and 3 cloaked figures that you recognize as individuals that were at the Darkfang Corsair meeting, the ones that were talking to the Corsair's assistant, right? The 3 cloaked figures, one which is like a thinner but tall Goliath, the shorter dwarvish figure, and then the leader, half-elf woman who is clapping. Excellently done. You may take the
We
head.
know.
We have no need of that, but if we could have access to that corpse really quickly, we would mighty appreciate it.
What if
That's
we
a
said
little
no?
sus.
Oh,
What do you
have
want
your
with
prize.
the corpse?
The head is what you need for the Darkfang Corsair.
These guys are the culty ones, right?
They're definitely creepy.
And
mean-
we get the booty.
Absolutely. Take all the spoils of the manor that you wish.
All right. But if we do give you this corpse, consider it a gift from the Crimson Charybdis, and bear that in mind.
Sounds phenomenal to me.
I'll give it to you
I'll
on one
relay it
condition.
to Darkcloak.
Before you leave, can I have one of your dents? Just one of your front teeth, please.
I bonk him on the head. I straight up, I bonk him.
Just really
she
politely.
she sort of just like looks to her friends, and like the Goliath just like shrugs. No, you can't have my teeth.
All right, David drives a hard bargain.
This is why nobody likes you.
At this point, they all like start like to ascend the stairwell and like join you all toward the top.
All right, Cage just gonna like hand on the desk where all the star maps were. Just grab them as
Yeah.
like a now a roll of papers.
Captain,
Yeah.
I want these. Shall we?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Aye.
As you are
Fine.
leaving, you see the Goliath figure look down toward the body, and he reaches down and he starts peeling the shell off of like the center chest,
Ew.
and he reaches his hand into like the flesh, and roots around for a moment. Are you guys leaving, or are you watching this?
I'm watching. More
Sort
than
of out the door,
curiosity.
like.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
just
what
like
the
a
fuck?
just like a from down the hall kind of deal.
Okay.
I'm behind him, bleeding his neck.
After a moment, you hear like a as he breaks off what might have been a bone and pulls out what like a rib from the admiral, but it's not like a normal human rib. It has the same curvature, but it's hollowed, and it's that same shell-like texture that was encompassing his flesh, and he just hands it to the half-elf woman. Excellent. Thank you all very much.
All right, enjoy your snack. We're gonna
Whatever
get the
that
fuck
was, I
outta here.
don't want to be a part of it. I'm out of here.
All right, let's split team.
You're weird and short. Bye.
Well, you're bold, huh? Fucking-
Okay, you guys make your way out of the. Are you guys making your way out of the manor? Or are you looking to loot more, or?
I'm looking to get the hell out of here. Get to the dinghy. Get back to the ship. Collect our
Aye,
booty.
there's a lot more pirates coming.
Okay,
Yeah, we don't want to be involved in this.
yeah, fair enough.
Let us be off.
You guys
I
make your
have
way out
additional
of the
room.
manor, and as you are leaving the manor through the door, you hear behind you a rather loud horn-like noise. Just a.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nice one.
It sounds like my ex when she snores.
What?
Robots have X's.
David, I do not want to know who fucking went for you.
I think I know why she's an ex. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyway, the horn.
After a few moments of just like of idle chit chat there, it's a great viewpoint, a great vantage that you have at the very top of this city, right? You are like on the very top of the cliff face, and you look out and down into the bay beneath you, and you see like all these ships. The fighting is still very much going on. It seems like it's worked its way up a few levels, but still nowhere near you. There are still ships in the harbor, still the shots of lightning and fire ringing out throughout the bay. But what catches your eye is the horizon of the dark waters, as the sun is basically fully set at this point. As a wave just starts to extend and expand up, approaching the city. It's a few miles out, but it's very noticeable compared to the small tides of the rest of the waters right now.
What the fuck is that?
Kraken, Kraken, Kraken.
Is that the deep water father that you mentioned?
Yeah,
That
is
ain't my
your
deep water
dad?
daddy.
Oh, okay.
What's the velocity of the wave? Can we tell?
It is much faster than a ship. It's a few miles out, but rapidly approaching the city.
We need to get the hell out of here. This is probably going to destroy the entire city.
Well, I think, yeah. But if we're in the lower levels, that's gonna flood badly.
The thing is that the captain is still out there on the ship, like, but we gotta go. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I mean, yep. I'll agree.
Alright.
Don't wanna fuck around and wait here.
Head to high ground.
Well, you're at the highest ground of the city right now.
Oh, well then we just chill. Well, does it look like it'll hit us from what we can
With
tell?
the height of the wave, not quite. The city is like a good 200 feet into the side of this cliff, right? The wave is maybe closer to about 50 feet right now as it's approaching, but it does seem to be like
Swelling,
it's
yeah.
hard to tell if it's getting bigger or if it's just getting closer.
Fucking perspective, man.
Yeah, perspective is fucking with you here.
Can I I'll make can I make an ocean check?
You want to make
Real
a
quick.
I'm a
nature
fish.
check
Can
or a
I make an
survival
ocean check?
Yeah, I have it's my favorite environment or whatever.
Terrain,
looking.
yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make like a nature check with advantage. What are you trying to figure out with this?
Whether the wave is natural or not.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and make a nature check with advantage.
Oh, man. I'm just trying to figure out. Wait, what was my? Oh, yeah, natural explorer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. I have favorite terrain type. Okay, yeah. So you said nature?
Yeah. With advantage.
All right, there's a first
Ooh.
and a second.
So an 18 and a 7. Well, an 18 is definitely more than enough for you to know that. Not likely. There's no. You're not aware of any like fault lines toward like basically there's no tsunamis that generally hit this area of the coast in Tamrian, right?
Do I know of any creatures that would cause it, or would it be more arcane?
There are several creatures that might be able to cause a wave that size. All of them very terrifying.
I feel like we've been double crossed.
To create a wave that size would take a lot of mass.
Okay.
Either we've been double crossed or it's a fucking kraken.
I think we don't go back to the ocean quite yet.
No.
You know what? I'll just summon my familiar to just come hang out, and I would say we just chill here.
How recognizable are the ships down there? Can we recognize the
Make a
Crimson
perception
Charybdis
check for me.
at all?
You want to try and
yeah.
like recognize the tempered tide? Like your ship?
yeah. Like
Sure, go ahead and make a perception check.
I figure they're fairly recognizable.
15. I'd say 15 is enough, especially since like flags and everything, and also the position of the tempered tide was different than most of the other ships.
Is our captain fucked?
Because you had the tempered tide sort of like sit back out of the combat. Right?
Yeah.
So you look out toward the bay, and it is definitely the closest to this wave. You can see the sails unfurling now.
Captain, look.
And the ship is making its way into the bay.
Whoa.
The
I'm not
tempered
gonna try and stop
the
a wave.
tempered tide is coming toward like the docks, essentially.
Not many other options.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get down there before this wave hits.
Not a chance. And we don't want to be caught up in the wave when it hits.
Yeah, best
So-
that we, in my opinion, stay here, wait for the wave to hit, and then see if we can rescue the captain from whatever the carnage is.
And
Agreed.
Cade starts taking like hempen rope out of his adventurer's kit,
Mhm.
whatever kit it is that has the rope that I have.
Ready for rescue.
Cool. Well, okay. You guys wait a few minutes, and the wave continues to approach. And as it is about to enter the bay, the wave sort of breaks a bit. And emerging from the waterline is a massive, shelled, crab-like creature with
We killed its baby.
with
Oh, shit, that's his dad.
an enormous jaw. Its head alone is probably the size of like the tempered tide. Two enormous claws that stretch, and you imagine might be able to even snap ships in half themselves. As this creature has been awoken.
Being a fish person, will I know what it is?
Go ahead and roll a, I'd say either a nature check, a history check, or an arcana check.
If I may, could I apply the same check
Absolutely, sure.
that? Yeah. Okay.
Ah, fuck me.
See if I know what it is.
Can I use deep speech to talk to it?
It's pretty far from you right now. But it is also massive, easily standing, even out of the waterline. It's easily over 100 feet tall.
That is a big boy.
Oh, Mama's angry.
Oh, look, it's Larry the Lobster.
13. Any
He's
other?
got some big teeth.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Rolling
Yeah, one
here?
sec. This one.
No, Cade definitely wouldn't know.
Oh lord.
God, dude. Come on. Cool. 13's best I got.
Yeah, that's what I got as well.
13. Okay, I would say with that, the best you would have heard is rumors of a long ago there was a kraken that was mutated by a dark god with crustacean abilities. It was said to destroy entire cities, but you don't know much more about it. You'd heard the wives' tale in taverns once or twice, right? But beyond that, you have no idea what this massive lumbering creature is. As it enters the bay and lets out a horrifying roar, and begins to just unceremoniously start swiping at ships, at the walls of the city. What are you guys doing?
You know what? I say we get the fuck out of here.
I don't know if we're really qualified for that one.
I think
Not
the
my
cloaked
circus,
fuckers
not my
might be up to
monkeys.
something.
I say we sit here and laugh.
What are
at their
if
demise.
we're like still at the manor? Can I just like peek through the door and like?
Did they leave?
Did they leave? Yeah, are they? What are they up to?
You look back into the so you'd have to like go back. The manor's rather large. You haven't seen them leave. If you want to go back and investigate, you are welcome to do so.
Sure, I'd like to
Yeah,
do so
they're probably
stealthily.
up to some. They're up to
Sure,
something fishy.
As you start, one of its claws hits into the side of the cliff and causes like a small shake. Like the ground is shaking, and you see like rocks start to tumble from the side as buildings collapse. It swipes through more ships. This is carnage incarnate.
Yeah, I'm not stealthing. I'm literally barging straight
maybe we
into
just
the thing, and
sprint.
I'm like, I'm
You're
gonna
bolting back into the
find the
manor?
bitch. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go find that bitch.
You bolt back into the manor. Go ahead and make a perception or investigation check for me.
Dude.
We take those.
15. It seems while you all were watching this spectacle unfold, the three figures have made their getaway. They are nowhere to be found.
Wow.
The earth
I think we
continues to
fucked
like
up.
shatter and rumble, and at this point, a large chunk of the cliff near you guys actually like crumbles and falls down toward the city. It's not instant, right? Like the city is not completely destroyed already, but at this point, like of the 15 ships that were in the harbor, it's cleaved through 4 or so. The Tempered Tide notably still there. It seems like the Tempered Tide is hanging around near the docks right now, but you don't know for how long.
Let's run to the docks.
What's the approximate runtime to the docks, given what we knew getting up here?
If you were sprinting and you know your way back now, a lot of the time you took getting up here was like wrong turns and like going back. I would say it's, if you book it, you could maybe clear it in 10 minutes.
It's so long.
That's fucking long.
How far back does this place extend after the manor? Because you said the manor's at the top of this hill. Like, how far does the tree line go back, or is it just more mountain on the
go into
backside?
the wilderness as far as you can tell from here.
I may not have the biggest land legs, but I think running not towards the bay is the best option.
Can I see where the cultists left? Like which direction they would have gone?
With a 15 for your investigation, you do notice like one set of footprints going into the tree line, but you lose it pretty quickly once it actually gets to the tree. Like the dirt road, it seems like they left through the back exit and then stayed on the road for a moment, but then diverged into the tree line. But you lose the trail pretty quickly.
Shit.
Arya, you still got that enhanced strength?
Yeah, for a little while. It lasts an hour, so.
All right.
Aye, can you take on the big crab?
I'm not that strong, dude.
Cade's gonna rush into the library again, take out a quill, jot down on one of the maps that they grabbed, meet you up the eastern shoreline, wrap it around the javelin.
Longest throw you can, please.
All right, I got it. And I'm gonna aim for the tempest.
Tempered Tide, yeah.
You're aiming
Yeah,
for the
Tempered Tide.
You're trying to like all the way. Okay. Go
How
ahead.
far is it?
It's a ways down.
We do have the advantage of height, at least.
Mm-hmm.
The shot is not going to be impossible to hit. How much rope did you say you had?
We have
We're not attaching rope to it though.
one
you're not?
rope.
Wait,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
no.
No,
Say
it's
the
just
plan
got a
again.
letter.
I must have missed it.
There's a letter on the.
yeah.
Oh, a letter on it. Okay.
On the map, we've scrawled "Meet you down the eastern shore," and it's being wrapped around the javelin for a enhanced strength throw from Arya.
Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay. Go ahead and make your athletics check then.
Signed off as Stormborn.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Here we go with advantage.
Let's see it.
Yes, let's go.
27.
That could have ended so badly.
Arya, you take a second, and you have to steel yourself. Breathe. Even in the moment, so much chaos around you, the city crumbling and collapsing. You find your solace, and you center yourself
Deepwater Daddy, guys.
around the Deepwater Daddy, and you picture a single strand, a flow of water like a stream that arcs from where you are down to the tempered tide. And eyes closed, you run forward right to the edge and throw. And you all watch as the javelin right onto what you know to be your ship.
Atta go.
Yes!
Fucking let's go. Nice.
That the DC
You've
was
done
gonna, was,
one thing
was
correctly.
26.
Holy shit!
It was hundreds of feet away. That was
Oh,
very nice.
fucking
Unbelievable.
solid.
Right.
Word.
I told him to meet him down the eastern shoreline. We'll see if the captain survives. Let's get moving.
All right, and we book it.
Yeah, on as higher ground as possible, I assume. Just like moving towards the east as much as possible. We're probably moving well out of a city by now, or
Sure.
at least in that general direction.
Sure. Yeah. No. And while the city, it is not difficult for you guys to retreat from the top of the city, from the manor into the tree line, and then follow around toward the coast. For the next 15, 20 minutes, as you venture forward, you hear the chaotic shatters and screams of a city crumbling underneath the weight of this massive crustacean abomination. But you all survive to pirate another day. And I believe that's
Including
what
the
we're
captain?
going to call it. We'll
Oh.
Including.
maybe someday in the future. Wink, wink, wink. We'll see if
Hey.
the Crimson Charybdis and the rest of the Tempered Tide managed to survive. But one thing's for sure, you four did. Congratulations, everybody. You have survived the Tromocratus.
Congratulations, we helped the cult
Alright.
summon a giant sea biscuit.
That is correct.
Nice.
That's a bit orcs.
How are we feeling, gamers?
That was a
I
ton of fun,
can't
Paul.
believe we made that shot.
That shot
Dude, honestly.
pristine. Like you,
Dude,
like even
that-
with advantage, I was thinking to myself, you gotta roll so fucking high. I was like, man, I'm so set. Like we're gonna end on like a buzzkill. They're gonna miss. Their captain's gonna. Perfectly done. Sometimes,
Thank God I still had
sometimes
the
the dice just work with
enhanceability
the
up.
narrative.
Honestly.
it.
And dude, the first roll was in nat 1. So thank God
Was
for
it?
advantage.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Oh my
Holy
goodness.
So
smokes.
good.
All right.
G fucking G.
Oh
Well,
man.
I think that concludes Coasts and Corsairs, the pirate-themed one-shot here. Thank you all so much
Good
for
shit, everyone.
joining us. Guys, I'm going to go around and let you just say your last spiels. We'll start with Sam,
Yeah,
Where can
this
people
was a
find
lot
you?
of fun.
etc.
Yes, find me Twitter at Nari Mizuki, Instagram. I'm less active there, but I post cool stuff sometimes. Yeah, really glad to have been a part of this, and hopefully I can do it again sometime.
Awesome, Dor.
Forget me. Go follow Paul. He deserves all the credit. He's done a wonderful job with this. At Possible on Twitter. Find him. Follow him. He's doing amazing things. And yeah, that's it for me.
Leg Day.
But follow Dor, he's kind of cool.
I do a far less obnoxious voice on Wednesdays on Earth Academy. And also,
I liked
our Thursday's
Educade.
doing Project
I
Supernova.
liked it. Oh yeah,
Emo kitty.
yeah, we're doing Supernova now too. Oh man, not we won't be doing Supernova this week, because somebody here's busy being a big time owlcaster.
Wow.
Ravish,
Must be
last but
nice.
not least.
Hey, hi. Ravage cast on pretty much everything. I do things sometimes. That's pretty much about it.
Indian
Yeah,
Tinky
we sit in our sedentary lifestyle at our desk all day eating fucking.
Trying not to feel as bad as
lame
the Admiral did at
lunches.
the end there. Bro, the demotivational speaker really came through, dude. It really wonders.
God.
You're not welcome.
I loved it. I loved it. Of course, I'm gonna shout out Kari as well. She couldn't be here today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Last minute life things ended up being difficult to deal with. So we wish her the best. You can see at Space Ghost. Go follow her too. She was amazing. She is always amazing. And I've been Possible Your Dungeon Master. Like Dor said, I guess you can find me right here. But also go follow Dor because Snake was fucking hilarious and he's a good caster and shit like that. That's it for Coasts and Corsairs, folks, but not it for Castles and Casters. Of course, follow here. Coriander Society kicks off tonight with a brand new fancy arc, too. I believe tonight is when guest star Necra shows up for a very fancy, like, anime arc or something like that. It looks super dope. I'm definitely going to have to watch that. So that's
I'm
at
so
5:30
jealous.
Pacific tonight, folks. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time for Coasts and Corsairs.